Do you feel like parenting is harder for you than for other moms? Do you feel like whenever you share your parenting struggles with friends, other friends who have kids, or with your family, that people downplay and say things like, well, that's normal, like all kids do that, not understanding how harder it is for you, and how more challenging your child is than their child? Or they give you advice that feels a lot like judgment, that feels like they are saying, that you're not doing a good enough job. They suggest things that are obviously things that you already tried, and it feels a lot like judgment in disguise. Like, for instance, you shouldn't let your child do everything at home. Of course, you don't let them do everything at home, and that implies that they believe that you are a permissive parent, right? That's how it feels to you. It feels like judgment. Do you feel kind of invisible? Like all your efforts do you feel like it's a very lonely journey? That, people just assume this is what you're supposed to do. And even though it's so hard for you, probably the hardest job you've ever had in your life, everyone seems to think that it's just your job and you should just do it and shut up about it. Like if you don't really have, the right to complain about it. And so you start avoiding people and you start avoiding being in public with your child, meeting people with your child, because you're afraid of being judged, you're afraid of feeling embarrassed. And it's just everything. Motherhood feels like it's so much for you that you just don't feel like yourself anymore. And you even kind of, forget who you were. But here's the thing. It's not who you were, it's who you are. It's still inside you. And you're doing a great job. You're exactly the mom your child needs. Sometimes you might feel like you're not being the mom you want to be, but no mom is perfect. There are no perfect parents. And we all need help, right? The same way that to drive a car, you learn how to drive it first. It's perfectly normal to learn first about childhood development, what children are able to do at this stage, what works, how to get your child to do this or not to do that, how to help yourself from going down that rabbit hole of negative spiraling. And if you want my help, I'm here for you. Just comment help below or check out the link in my bio.